Okay, let's have a look at another little element that we've added into this bundle for you. And I'm just going to be focusing around about the supply chain management area. What we've actually got is a function called copy quote. And the idea behind this, or should I say, actually, a lot of clients have actually sort of requested some functionality around being able to copy one quote from one account to another, because you may have the scenario where you've created a quote for a particular customer and you've got a similar one who's come along and asked for virtually the same. If you were doing that in a manual process, then obviously what you would need to do is locate the account within Opera and then create the quote from scratch. So what I'm going to show you is this function of where I can take one quote from one account and then copy it over to another one. So let's just go in and have a quick look, and you can actually see this in action. So I'm going to take Adams Light Engineering as the first example that we've got. And if you just see here, I've got a couple of quotes that have already been created. So let's first of all, let's just have a look at the lines that are actually on that quotation. So if we look on here, we've got an entertainment pack for the iPod stroke phone in black against that stock item. So I've got another client that's called me and said, interested in a quotation for exactly the same thing. So what I can do here is highlight the quote. If you go down to your action button, you've got this option here that says quote copy. So as soon as I click onto that, it will then ask me to select a customer. Obviously, it's defaulting to Adams Light Engineering there, as you would expect. So let's just clear that out. Now, what I could do here, if I know what the account code is, I can put the account code in, or part of the account code, or I can put part of the customer's name. So I'm just going to put in and R, and now I've narrowed my search down to either Andrews of Olney or Andrew Griffin Limited. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to choose Adams of Olney, because they've called me. They're interested in exactly the same product that I've quoted for Adams Light Engineering. So all I need to do there, once I've selected the account, click OK, and you can see here it will actually come up and say you are about to copy quote, in this example 109, from this account as a quote to the other account. And as you would expect, do you wish to continue, yes or no? Obviously, if I don't wish to continue, then I could just cancel the process. So let's click OK. And immediately it then comes back and tells me that a quote has been created. So what it's actually done here is take the next number from the parameter table, which is 113 in this example. So you can see I've got quite a distinct difference between 109 and 113. So it's created 113 in the account of Andrews Olney, and it's taken it from the account Adams Light Engineering, quotation 109. So let's just click. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll just go and have a look at Andrews of Olney. So let's choose Andrews of Olney. And you can see down here, I've now got a quote that I have copied over. There you go, 113. So if I now just have a look at the lines on that order. In fact, what I'll do, I'll actually edit it, and you can see that that has actually come through as you would expect. So you can see now I've got the entertainment pack that's been added. One thing to bear in mind with this, because when it does the copy quote, it actually copies the whole structure of that original order that you had with Adams Light Engineering. So just be aware, once you've copied that over, you will need to change things like customer reference. You may have a delivery address there that was different again. So it's imperative that you then go through your quote and then amend accordingly. So there we go, actually taking a quote from one account and then copying it over to another one. Great little utility, and again, a lot of clients have sort of requested this functionality just to make Opera a little bit more easier. So hopefully that will answer some of those pressing things that you have when you need to do a copy.